Hi, welcome again. In this video, we will see how to format the mathematical expressions. Formatting is a style of expressing the expression or the mathematical equation in Python in an algebraic or human readable way. For example, here I have an expression 3x plus 2y minus 5. To format this expression in Python code, we can use the correct notion as per the algebra of mathematics. So we can write this code in different ways. But we also show the correct method of expressing this type of mathematical equation in Python. We can write this expression like 3 star x space plus space 2 star y minus space 5. So we can use this format. Okay, this is the first format. Next we can also use this format, that is 3 star x without space plus 2 star y without space minus 5. This is the second format. And the third format is 3 space star space x space plus space 2 space star space y space minus space 5. This is the third format. Okay, sorry, this is third. Okay, suppose if we use this kind of format like 3 space star space x without space plus 2 space star space y without space minus 5. So this is nothing but fourth format. So if we use this kind of format, Python will reserve the priority of executing the expressions, and it will work to execute the expression by not changing the operator precedence. So multiplication will take place first from left to right, and then the subtraction. So adding, so sorry, here I have made a mistake by capital Y. Adding space with the intelligence makes sense in the mathematical or any other code expressions. So again, spacing does not affect operator precedence, as you can see here. But this formatting makes it appear that the addition and subtraction will take place before the multiplication. So psychologically, the lack of space makes it appear that plus and minus bind their operands more tightly than does star. This is not true, and this statement is easily misinterpreted by a human reader. So, as we said earlier, to express the current equation or expression as per the algebraic notation, you can use the parentheses in the right way. So, like the one I show here. Result is equal to, use the parentheses 3 space star x, this makes 3x space plus space 2 space star y 2y space minus space 5. Let us print the result. So in all the cases we got the same result, but as per the Python notation, to express the mathematical equations or expressions, this is the one which is the right notation. Or we can use this format, third format. Where we have not used any parenthesis. This is okay. We have the simple expressions like this. But if we have a complex expression, it is better to use the parentheses in order to work with the mathematical equations. As the mathematical equations complexity increases, there is a chance of making a mistake in Python coding. So use parentheses to work with the complex expressions. We know that while studying we were using the square bracket and curly braces to express the complex mathematical equations, the sum of so and so numbers, the total sum or the algebraic sum, or to group a certain mathematical equations. So we were using the square bracket and curly braces. Let us look whether it works in Python or not. Result 1 is equal to, let us use the square bracket, 2 plus 3 so look at here, it works, but the result is inside the list. So square bracket is taken as the list instead of the normal mathematical expression. So if we use parentheses instead of this one, instead of the square bracket, let us see whether we get the parentheses inside the result or outside the result. Result 2. So look at here, we don't have any parentheses in the result. So parentheses is the standard one. We should stick on to this. Okay, if we use square bracket, the Python will treat it as an list. The addition expression 2 plus 3 will be evaluated first, and then it is placed inside the list, that is square bracket. Let us see what happens if we use the curly braces. 2 plus 3, this is the mathematical equation, 2 plus 3, and I am using the curly braces. Let us print the result or display the result. See, the result has been displayed inside the curly braces. It is not the normal result. The result is inside the curly braces. So we use curly braces to store the key and values in the form of dictionary. So if we use these curly braces, the Python result will be placed inside the dictionary. Let us type, let us look at the type of these two. Means the result 1, result 2 and result 3. Type 1, result 1. It is of type list. So look at here. As I said earlier, it is of type list. Let us look at the result 2. So it is of type integer. So this is the correct one. Means using the parentheses. Let us see the final one, that is result 3. Look at here, it is of type set. So if we do not use key and value pair inside the curly braces, it will treat the single elements as set of values. Okay, the single elements without key and value pair, the elements will be treated as sets. If we use key and value pair, then they will be treated as dictionary of elements, because dictionary is equal to, if I simply type curly braces and if I use type of dictionary, what we have used, it is nothing but dictionary. In the same dictionary, if I use single element like this, single elements without key and value pair, and if I use the type statement, see the type of that dictionary, so it belongs to the class set. So dictionary should have the key and value pair. So key and then the value pair. Now if I type dictionary again, now we can see that it is of type dictionary. So from this we can conclude that to express the mathematical equations or to write the mathematical expressions or equations, whether it may be simple or complex, we should use the parentheses and we should not use the square bracket or curly braces. So this is the important note we should keep in our mind.